Two people police say are connected to a weekend shooting in Holyoke. They're now in custody. Just before 10 o'clock Sunday night, police responded to a shots fired call on East White and Center Streets. Officers didn't locate any victims or property damage, but they did find more than a dozen shell casings. 42-year-old Glenn Jacobs and 20-year-old Xavier Medina were identified as suspects, and officers were granted warrants for their arrests. On Tuesday, police were conducting an unrelated investigation. They pulled over a car on Lyman Street. They determined then Jacobs and Medina were in that car and placed them both under arrest. Both are now facing several gun-related charges.